All right. The thingy is 75, 50, 25, 10. So it's 75
burpees.
75 burpees?
You said it was less burpees. What is this 75?
Not burpees. I said it's 75,
Okay.
50, 25, and 10. Let me tell you what it is.
All right, fine. I'm just saying, you did the burpees first last time, so that really scares me.
I did do the burpees first last time, but I'm not, unless you want to do 75 burpees. Okay, let me tell that list. Okay, so 75 jumping jacks, 50 Russian twists, 25 mountain climbers, and 10 burpees. Okay, 75 jumping jacks, 50 Russian twists, 25 mountain climbers, 10 burpees. I feel weird wearing not jujitsu pants. All right, go. I remember why I made burpees first last time. Neck rotations. Other way. Up and down. Side to side. Here to shoulder. Shoulder circles. Other way. Chicken wing. Backwards. Cross your chest. Over your head. Twisting. Hip circles. Other way. Downward dog. Left leg up and through. Left arm up. Switch arms. Both hands down. Drop the back knee, straighten the front leg. Lean forward. Keep your back straight. And lift the hip. Come back up. Collapse that leg in front of you. Both hands overhead. Both hands down, reaching forward. Come back up, all the way to downward dog. Get your right leg up and through. Right arm up. Switch arms. arms down. Drop your back knee, straighten your front leg. Lean forward without bending your back. Come back up, collapse the right leg. Both arms up. Both arms down, reaching forward. Come back up to downward dog. Cycle the heels. All right, drop those knees down. Lean forward. Doggy stretch. This thing. Okay, drop your hips back into child's pose. Let's do this one because we stretch this. Straighten, go back forward, straighten, and drop down. Right arm out, left leg to right arm. Other side. All right, time. Okay, well, let's get into movement drills. This is an experimental one because for some reason, I woke up thinking about it. We're gonna do single leg deadlifts to a shot. It's gonna be a random one, but single leg deadlift, kick that leg through to a shot. Why? I don't know. I was thinking about it this morning, so do that one. Relax. All right. Time. Well, actually, let me get feedback for right now. How was that? Was that weird? Is that good? It's like a slow, controlled movement to a fast, dynamic movement.
That was fine.
Great. Okay. Next, we'll do slow back rolls. Slow back roll. Count toes. Back roll. Slow and control. Yep. All right, next, the bridge, hip escape, scissor kick, front roll. All right, next. Next, we're going to do sit outs, 3 sit outs to a sit out progression, 3 sit outs to another sit out progression. 1, 2, 3. Why do I feel like that's wrong? Yes, sit out progression. Sit out progression. Ish. All right, time. Get water, get your dummies. We'll go right into the leg locks. I did not fix my dummy. All right, so we're just going to do what we did on Wednesday. Amy, you also know this, it's Bond's series of ankle retention, but instead of the ashi where we have the foot hooked to the other leg, the opposite leg, we're gonna have the foot hooked to the same side leg. So, oh, I didn't know what to say. So ankle retention, so do both sides. Sit in, get this foot instead of hooked onto the other leg, get to the close leg. So both feet are basically closing in on this leg and pinching. Foot on the hip, foot underneath that same side butt, and get the regular ankle lock, straight ankle lock here. Both sides. All right, since I can just say words. Switch your feet to originally the ashi and then switch it to Dorothy. But do the ankle retention drill still. So get into ashi and then switch to Dorothy. Whoop, whoop. If you had a dummy or a person, a dummy that was sitting up, if your leg came out from the ashi position, you could stomp them in the chest because that's what Sean would say. So you would stomp them in the chest and then fucking ankle lock them or heel hook them. Ooh, where are we going? Are you trying to do the waiter sweep from on a dummy? Oh, okay. I've not tried it on the dummy. Okay, since I can again just say words to you guys. Do ankle retention drill to Ashi, to Dorothy, and then do low side rear naked and then high side rear naked. I'm just gonna show that one. I don't think it's called rear naked, but whatever. So ankle retention here, get into it. Ashi, come out, take them in the chest. Dorothy, I can't get the ankle up. I'm getting the ankle lock slipping out. I'm gonna get my rear naked on this low side. Here, get it here, go straight back. Or it pops out, they're trying to kick it that way. I'm still gonna get the rear naked with this hand, the inside hand. Get it here, sit back. This would be the high side. So high side, low side, rear naked on both. Fun, fun, fun. Ankle retention, Ashi, Dorothy, and then rear naked, low side, rear naked, high side. I don't think it's called Ashi though. And it's not called rear naked. You always rear naked with the inside hand, Amy. So the other hand goes underneath. Yeah. This inside hand makes sense. It's the hand that's in between their legs. In perspective.
Hey, Tom.
Nope.
The low side version, realistically, where is their foot? Is it like in front of your chest, or is it still in your arm, like kind of slipping
Still in
out?
your armpit. It's still in your armpit. Yeah, it wouldn't be in front of your chest. All right, time. Okay, now I'm gonna be getting ankle locked here. So I don't know if you can tell with the dummy. So my foot is in an ankle lock position, or that's where my foot is because I put it there. This is on the hip-ish. And this, my dummy's leg is really long, but this is hooking to the outside leg, right? Even though it's outside leg and doing that Ashi close thing, right? Ashi closure, whatever. The knee to the, essentially it would be their heel, but dummy. So anyway, this hook is on the opposite leg. The one we're trying to do is hook on the same side leg, right? But say their hook is on the opposite side leg. It's still in, but I can get my hand in, or even this hand in. I'm just gonna say this hand. I'm gonna make sure I turn it this way so that the blade of my forearm is pointing at their hamstring, and this side blade is pointing towards their calf. Here. Even if it's closed off here, I'm putting it here, right? This foot is gonna go I can grab onto it if I want. And I'm going to pull it towards me and close off this. I'm going to try to scoop my hips closer to my leg. I don't know if this is a lot of like weird flexibility thing, but yeah, here, I'm calf slicing my dummy. Right? So again, I am in an ankle lock position. My dummy has their hook and my opposite side not attack leg. They have the ashi closed off. I'm going to put my arm through that hole that their leg creates. I'm going to turn my palm facing up, or like the blades stabbing at their muscles. I'm going to put my leg over. I'm going to either hold on to my leg or hold on to their belt, whatever. I'm going to scoop myself in and close that off. I like holding onto my shin, but you don't have to. It really depends on if they'll tap or not. Yeah, calf slicer. I would say yes to the triangle, but your foot is not going to be, your other leg's not going to be available for that triangle as they are trying to ankle lock you. Which is why I'm like saying, grab your shin. Your other shin. No, your other shin. Yeah. If you can get the triangle, that'll be better. Should try it on one of your housemates, Amy. I don't think it makes sense on the dummy, or it doesn't feel like you can get it on the dummy. Jen, does this make sense? Because we were doing this the other day, yeah? Great. All right. Which way would this make sense? I'm gonna do
Would you
another one.
be able to do that if the foot was on the other side?
What?
Would you not be able to do this one if the foot was on the under the other butt?
Not as well. I feel like it's more closed off. I don't know. Try it on tomorrow. Try it tomorrow. We're gonna do another one. I feel like this is the one I always do on you, Sarah, because it is the stomp the chest version, but I'm like fucking stomping the chest. I'm gonna fucking break her ankle instead. Like that. Basically, that's what goes on in my head. So from them ankle locking me in a Dorothy position here, I get real tired of this. I mean, I put the boot on and I know that I'm still safe, but this is either, the heel is either in my hip or it's trying to stomp my chest. And I'm just like, fuck this shit. And I put the palm of the base of my palm on the heel and I'll sit back and push it to the other side, right? So now I have ankle lock kind of position. I mean, my foot's still there, but it then becomes a battle of who's going to win the ankle lock. This is not a 50-50, right? No. But yeah, sometimes I can turn over enough to get it. But basically, you're in an ankle lock position where they have Dorothy or stomp on chest, whatever position, here or here. I'm going to put the base of my palm on the heel. I'm going to sit back to that all the way to the other side and stuff it in my own armpit. Then it becomes this like weird battle. But I guess just try out that, just finish it. Just pretend that you can get your leg out, get all the way to the other side, get the Dorothy position on the other side, and just finish it. Yeah? Yeah, okay. Is this the one I do on you, Sarah? Because you don't really do ashi on me. This is a maybe. That was maybe face. Yeah? Sounds about right? Okay. Go all the way to the other side, Amy. Onto your left shoulder. And from there, I think even in Vaughn's from Vaughn's class, if you turn your shin a certain way, it'll pop out, not pop out, but it won't hurt as much anymore. I don't know. This becomes battle. You have to try it on a real person. All of these ankle things, you have to try on real people. It's hard to do it on a dummy that doesn't have ankles. But ideally, if you and a partner did this, you would go basically back and forth Dorothy. So Dorothy, pop it off, go to your own Dorothy on the other side, then the other person would pop your foot off, go to Dorothy on the other side. You got to get the ankle lock to the other side. You have to get the ankle lock to the ground, Amy, when they win.
I'm trying to picture how, hey, I'm trying to picture how I would be able to fall to the other side if my opponent had already beat me to the bad side for them to finish. The bad side for me, good side for them.
Yeah, so this is like a lot of like movement and momentum, right? If they're already like, if they have their like shoulder blade retracted, their everything, and then they're already kind of facing the ground, then you're kind of fucked. But if like they're setting it up still, if they're still looking at you, it's still a battle. The battle's still on. Like, if they're still looking at you, it's game on. If they are not looking at you and looking at the ground, you're fucked. You have to find a different way out. But if they just got it there and they're trying to like stomp your chest, you're coming up here, you're trying to do all this stuff where you're trying to like grab their hands or whatever, but their foot is wherever here in front of you. If it is in front of you, you can pop it off at any time and get it to the other side. It still becomes battle. They can't finish it as well. Your knee is then free. But if their foot is anywhere here, that's why the tucking underneath is better sometimes, because then you can't grab it. If it is here, I can pop it off. I'll have to do that, but yeah. Does that make sense? So it's harder if they got it tight onto the Dorothy, but it's still doable. That one will be more of a battle. Yes, maybe. I'll do a video with Sarah and then.
I'm wondering what's preventing you from just coming forward and standing up if you're able to get the leg off your stomach. Like, would you choose?
You can do that too. I think I just I get in my head going, you're fucking attacking my leg, I'm going to attack your leg. That's how I get. So, you can also stand up.
Cool, thanks.
Yeah. We'll do, I'll let you guys do it for another minute. Do this for another minute. The foot came off. All right, time. We're just gonna do the escape real quick. Actually, this was in my head. The other thing is if they have their foot in front of you, you can always do the rear naked choke thing on it. Because why is it in your chest? Like, why are they stomping your chest? Fuck that shit. And grab the rear naked and get it. Okay, so now we're back to if they were an ashi with the same side leg, and this was on my hip. Pretend that's on my hip. It's not going to be on my hip. But the escape, which is, you guys know it, but I'm still going to go over it. I'm going to put the boot on first off. Just make sure that they can't ankle lock me. I'm going to pop the foot, the heel off my hip, press it to the ground, and skip over it. Yeah, I mean, that one's easy. Let's have an ending for that just for funsies. So we're gonna do that. Pop that off, skip over it. We're gonna say you can get your leg over, and then we'll do reverse, knee on belly. We'll do a knee bar from here, just for fun. It's a leg walk class. So this is probably not a realistic one in terms of like the transitioning into a reverse knee on belly, but we're gonna say if we can do it because it's a dummy and why not? So yeah. So heel off my hip, pop on over. I'm gonna just bring that leg around behind me and then turn. Here, right? So my ankle is still in their armpit, but now I'm taking advantage of that by hooking. I'm gonna grab their leg. My foot goes close to the hip. This knee goes even closer. My foot hooks onto the hip, and then I do the ankle lock, or not the ankle lock, the knee bar. Yeah, let's just transition to that for funsies. Oh, there's sticks in there. That's what it is. PVC here. I'm sure there's a cleaner way to get to that transition. Okay, I know this is not even like on my notes. Let's try the opposite leg knee bar, and I'm going to explain why. It's playing around now. I don't know if you know this. So if they have the ashi, right? The ashi on the close leg, so they have your leg in. I'm going to take this off my hip, press it down. I'm going to hop over it, but that means I'm not anywhere yet. My leg is still on that side. Their leg is still kind of hooking me. I'm going to grab at the knee. This hand goes around, and I'm going to pop myself up here. So now I have a knee on belly, but like my leg is not on that side. It's gonna be on this side. I'm gonna pull this leg out because it's not gonna be able to stay in. I'm going to, this foot is gonna come in. My ankle is gonna come to hook, I guess, at the crotch. This knee is gonna go slide forward, and I'm gonna get the knee bar on the other side. I think that transitioning might be a little bit better if they have the option. Yeah, should I show it again? I'm making this particular movement up on the fly because just having the escape was boring. Pop off first. No, wait, where are you going, Sarah? Did it not make sense? I'll do it again. Would you like me to do it again, Sarah? No, maybe.
I don't think going over that knee has ever worked for me.
Yeah. We should try it. See if it works. Again, all the ending parts of this one were experimental because the escape is you just get your butt to the other side of the leg and you're not getting ankle off. But what do you do from there?
If they still have your ankle though, I mean, like I'm imagining that it would be kind of hard to get the knee on the belly because they're still controlling your ankle, right?
We should try it and see what happens.
Okay.
Okay. All right, time. Oh, it's 7:08. Put away your dummies. All right. gonna give you options. Would you like to do my 8-round workout thingy, or would you like to do 4 minutes of crunches? Three minutes of crunches? Letting you guys vote. The mystery of the 8-round thingy or 3 minutes of crunches. I'll actually no, 3 minutes of sit-ups because crunches meh. Which one? Option 2? Option 2 says Sarah, 3 minutes of crunches. Option 2, 3 minutes of crunches.
Looks like option 3.
I was like, what does this mean? Okay. All right. Not 3 minutes of crunches. 3 minutes of sit-ups. So sit-ups all the way up. You can do the sit-ups however you want. 3 minutes. Reset. 3. Are you ready? Because I'm using my timer and not the boxing timer, it's going to play the Xena theme song at the end of the round. So I'm just letting you know. Okay, great. Go. There's no beginning part. Time.
And that is the end.